abaana ba Nuupu abavubuka mwenna si ba Nuupu abavubuka ba pate
soja
mwenna tojja mu ofisi yange nga tonfaanana naye otise mwenna enviiri ziri eri otegera bulungi nnyo.
I have received a few messages from a number of people asking me to express my opinions in regards to the controversial statements that were made by the current Lord Mayor of Kampala, Ronald Balimwezo Nsubuga. You know, I expressed my opinions just a day ago where I said, I'll read you what I said. I said, imagine spending years fighting for political change, relying on young people from every walk of life to campaign for you, defend you, and vote for you, only to turn around and tell them they don't look respectable enough to enter your office. Lord Mayor Balimwezo, I'll make my points to you tomorrow that elitism is stupid. And since then, this tweet has garnered a number of views, over 200,000 views. You have over 1,000 people liking it and more than 100, and you have almost 400 comments. Now, I decided not to make my comments public because the Museveni and Muhoozi goons, thugs, emissaries, acolytes, minions, and lackeys have hijacked the message. They're now making a big deal out of it. Oh, Mordecai, we warned you. Actually, somebody said that. You betrayed Lukwago. Let's go here. I'm going to read you this comment, which I really find funny. This guy, read what he said. He said, you threw Elias Lukwago under the bus because he was an NUP. Here was a man who stood by you and fought alongside you in courts time and time again. You abandoned him. That decision still pains me. And it's why I have no sympathy for NUP over what they did to Lukwago. You might think NUP sort of abducted, tortured, and visited mayhem on the former Lord Mayor. Absolutely not. Dude, what's your name? Abdul Fattah. Come here, brother. I want to welcome you to a concept called democracy. It is extremely self-correcting. I heard these words from a man you might not want me to listen to. It was George Bush who said, the beauty about democracy, it is self-correcting. You sell your ideas to the constituents. If they buy them, they vote for you. If they don't, they decline. So, Lukwago made his case to the constituents of Kampala. And so was Ronald Balimwezo. And the people of Kampala said, we go with Balimwezo. I don't regret that. Look, these people have always accused Bobby Wine supporters or NUP to belong in a cult. But every accusation is an admission of guilt. They belong to a cult. They think that because I disagreed with the comments that came from Ronald Balimwezo, that alone means I don't like him. Come on. If I really want to have people to agree with me on everything, I might just as well stay home and look myself in the mirror, because I can guarantee myself, if I spoke to that person in the mirror, he's going to agree with me. So, no, on this side of the opposition, we disagree. We agree to disagree. Okay? And I should tell you this. The Lord Mayor and I have a pretty good history, if you don't know. When I was still in Uganda, I used to travel across schools and universities and speak to students, encourage them to keep in school, awaken the giant in them, sort of motivate them. I don't want to use the term motivational speaker, but you might argue that I was one. And one of the people that noticed the work I was doing was actually the current Lord Mayor. By then, he was a mayor of Nakawa. He invites me to his area of jurisdiction, and I speak to students. Wonderful man of faith. I still have so much reverence and admiration and respect for him. Disagreeing with him does not depreciate the respect I accord to him. But many of I was going to say jackbooted thugs, and probably some of them, there could be bots, trolls of Muhoozi and Museveni were like, you guys, we told you, that making some sort of politics out of all this. No, it was just a personal opinion. So I decided not to write down the message because it would again be hijacked and misinterpreted and used to further divide folks on the opposition. So I decided not to write that message. So if you've been waiting for my response, no. I still have respect. Like I told you, when I was in Uganda, one of the people that supported the things I was doing, even on TV, when I was on NBS, a man who used to send me messages and say, hey, I appreciate the work you do, it was him. Even when I traveled to the USA, continued to do things I mentioned, like speaking of schools. Again, I was still in contact. That's why I said I'm going to send him a message. It's not a big deal. It has nothing to do with his political philosophies and ideologies. No. I don't regret endorsing him for Lord Mayor. And that doesn't mean that I disrespect Elias Lukwago. Both positions can be right. I can love Elias Lukwago and Balimwezo, and I can choose to vote for Balimwezo. That doesn't depreciate the love and respect I have for Lukwago. This is called democracy. But because so many people in our country don't understand that simple thing called democracy, they would rather gaslight you. You betrayed. I have a few people. Somebody actually said this. I'm going to read you this comment. Somebody said this. I had to take a screenshot. It says, you are an idiot. You are an idiot. And the more you want to talk about each and everything, will expose your little brains. We know you want a ticket next term. But use your head. He simply told them to be presentable. First of all, I'm an idiot. And to that I say, so what are you doing with an idiot? You know, if you're found having a conversation with an idiot, what does that make you? Just saying. And then you say, the more you want to talk about each and everything, you will expose your brains. I can tell you, I haven't made comments or commentaries about rocket science or aviation or there's so many topics, or like sports like cricket or volleyball. I have no idea. I am clueless. I am ignorant in that area. But for you to assume that I talk about everything, this is some sort of a tacit exposure or admission that you actually might be the idiot you're accusing me of being. Again, every accusation is an admission of guilt. And then you said, we know you want a ticket next time, but use your head. Mordecai wants a ticket next time. Is referring to me wanting to me wanting to run for office, zero interest whatsoever. Not even a village. I saw a former colleague of mine, Solomon Saranja, running for, is it a village councillor or chairman, something like that? No, I don't think I am good enough. And if you see that potential in me, I am sorry to be the bearer of the bad news or to disappoint you. I'm not running for any office. Not anytime soon. Not ever. Okay? And then somebody wrote here, Matita. These are all Museveni goons and Muhoozi thugs. NUP worked hard to substitute the most principled, effective opposition leaders. This is what you get. Again, they belong to a cult. They think that, when you disagree with somebody, no. I still support Ronald Balimwezo and Nsubuga. Yes, I still respect him. Okay? I still revere him. I don't think Ugandan people made a mistake voting out Elias Lukwago. I don't understand. I have so much respect for Dr. Chiza Besigye. But at the same time, I have so much respect for I was going to say doctor, but Honorable Bobby Wine. It's not a game of choosing one over the other. You can love both of them. But when it comes to voting, you'll be like, okay, who do I go for? Jeez, these people. Anyways, let me know what you think. They are making a big deal out of it. And maybe you might not know what we're talking about. Probably I should play you the video so that you understand what is triggering these goons from the NRM and PLU. The reason as why they're making a big deal out of it is because for them now they're wanting to score political points. Oh, here now we can divide these people. Shame upon you. I am still behind the Lord Mayor Balimwezo. I can't see the video now. What did I say? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, this is what they make a big deal they're making out of this.
Abaana ba Nuupu, abavubuka mwenna si banuupu abavubuka ba pate
Soja.
mwenna tojja mu ofisi yange nga tonfaanana naye otise mwenna enviiri ziri eri otegera bulungi nnyo oyambadde engoye zonna ziyulise
Yeah, so I disagree with him, and I'm making my position, my opinions clear to him in his inbox. Not you, because I know now you're ready to hijack and misinterpret my message. Let me know what you think. These people always be, watchful on the tactics of the Museveni criminal regime. This is what they do. Always wanted to divide people. Now you're not winning. I'm still on the side of the Lord Mayor. Shame upon you. And I now cry more.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.